Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real Heat. What does her looks have to do with him harassing her?
Listen, y'all be getting booty ties. Y'all be like, ooh, booty, and you just harass. Like, y'all don't even think straight. You just think booty.
How do you differentiate those? All right, I love the dick, or I love the thing that's attached to it.
All vaginas are beautiful.
They are.
And like back in the day, people like when you displayed like being a nerd or stuff, like why are you acting white? What?
And I always hated
Why
that.
is nerdiness associated with caucasity? I don't understand.
Me personally, I just keep my comments to myself, bro.
Girl, I seen you in all of them comments, man. I seen you sending memes and you going like this. I
Somebody was.
Childhood trauma, okay?
see somebody was tromboning a flute on the side. That's what they were doing.
Wow, they are really dogging me in these comments. They said I'm definitely more of a future than a Russell Wilson. Yo, y'all are foul as shit. They already talking about sensational. Look, I'm about to have my Hoochie Daddy shorts on all summer. Look, I'm ready.
Look, let me see
Oh
some
my
eyes.
god.
Real hot boy shit, okay? Real hot boy shit. Oh, you boy.
I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Real Heat, episode 8, season 2. Tonight's episode, Boys Will Be Boys, is an all-male discussion on so many things that plague men as a whole. So, as you can see, well, it's 5 videos up here, but it's 4 guys. But regardless, we're going to have a great night. We're gonna start introductions with go ahead, B Matt. Go ahead.
Yo, it's your boy Clapping Cheeks. Anchor Gaming. My name is Brandon. Nice to meet you guys.
Oh shit. Alright, yo. Keep it going with Mr. Overnight.
Yo, what's up? How's it going? My name is Glenn, aka Mr. Overnight from Japan.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet y'all. Get it poppin'.
Yes, sir. Up next, we got Cousin Raheem. Cousin Raheem.
It's good, y'all. It's your boy Spots, aka Cousin Raheem.
Yes, sir.
Troll of the year. Thanks.
I don't know, bro. As far as Troll of the Year go, I think that goes to the next man he introduced himself. Mr. Rook, who's still muted. That's the Troll of the Year right there, player.
Had to turn it up a little bit.
Word.
Yeah, my bad. Hello, everybody. My name is Rookins Pro. Just here's a guest. Showing love to my boy.
Yo.
He's mine.
And of course, y'all know me, Mr. Tommy Bars. Mr. Tommy Bars, okay? So, we're not even gonna bullshit. We're gonna get straight into it. Actually, let's take a minute to look at this chat, because I see it's a lot going on right here, yo. Oh,
Thirst. Who's Thirst Trap?
You said who is Thirst Trap?
Yes.
My other co-host.
Which one? Because she didn't calm it down. She coming a little bit too spicy in here. It's just started, baby. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Get some Henny.
Yo. All right. So, let's start this thing off with an icebreaker, right? So today I was on Instagram and I saw a post, right? And this post was supposed to be a text message conversation. So the guy messaged the young lady, "Where do we go from here?" Her response was, "Where would you like to go?" He responds, "We should set up a Dutch date." Her response, "LMFAO, and what is a Dutch date?" His response, "Well, being that it's our first outing and we don't know if we're interested in each other, it's a way to make sure intentions are pure. I pay for my food, you pay for yours, I'll leave the tip. Second date is on me." So, with that being said, what are your opinions on that? Should men pay on the first date? Should they pay on every date? How should that break down as far as from our perspective?
Starting this at? Where we starting this at?
I think it's a pretty
Like,
good idea, to be honest. I mean, you never know what you're going to get into, like, meeting somebody for the first time and you go on a date. Vibes might be off, so for that to happen and like be a Dutch date where, both, you pay for yours, she pays for hers, and then you get the tip. I mean, if it doesn't go right, then, you leave the situation even, I guess you would say. I think it's a good idea. I've never technically done it, but it's sounds like a pretty decent idea.
Chef Boy B Mac, you got something you want to say?
Like today's generation. Oh yeah, I agree with that. But if it was like back then, there's always be the first guy, pays for the first date throughout any dates because that's how my grandpa raised me as respect, blah 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 blah. You feel me? But today, women don't know the value of build a relationship or try to get to know the person. That's why. That's why the good guys always finish last. You feel me? Like I can take a girl out to a very very nice expensive dinner, feeling trying to get to know her, and then she gonna be like, "Oh, you're lame, you're corny." Go back to her ex, the ex that abused her, all that shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like that Dutch date. Yeah, I pay for my half, you pay for your half. If it's mutual attentions, then fine, so be it. But if it's not, then oh shit. Now I see Jamie talking a lot of stuff, but out of respect, and I promise you, I'll chill out. But once that Casamigos get in my system, hell breaking loose. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I agree with Big Bear though, saying that he'd go, Dutch just to fill out the the vibes and everything with full intentions to pay like ahead of time, but you never know. You never know what you're gonna get, going in, meeting somebody for the first time. It might start off good and then end sour. It might start sour and end sour. It might, start sour and end good. But to go
Um,
halves, I think that's a pretty good idea for the first date.
yeah.
And then after that, you can go from there.
Oh, so Cooley asks, what happened to getting coffee first? Um, I've, I mean, I don't know about y'all. I've never been on a coffee date. Um,
man,
I don't even fucking
a
drink
different
coffee. So
class.
yeah.
You
I'll
can't
get a
just take
smoothie or
anybody.
some shit.
You said what, Ruck?
You can't just take anybody on a coffee date though. That's the thing. Like it's like a whole different level. Like that's when you've already established enough rapport. You're past going out to eat because that's usually what most women want to do is go out to eat anyway. When you go on a coffee date, it's more of a professional standpoint. You're not just going anywhere for coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how you know the class of woman you're talking to, depending on where they want to go. It's all
Nah,
honesty. See
nah,
this.
he's not.
Name a
He
girl that's
ain't,
gonna
he
be
ain't
like,
all the
hey,
way
let's go
wrong.
on a coffee date. Name a girl that's gonna be like,
And
hey, let's go on a coffee date.
I'm gonna feel you.
Um,
He not all the way wrong. What I'm saying, I say like honestly, the caliber of people that the caliber of women that I go after. I would fully expect to pay for the first date, regardless of the situation. I do understand intentions are not always pure,
Right.
right? But I'm okay. I'm in a space where I'm okay if I take the L on the first date. You just ain't getting the second one out of me.
Yeah.
But you also ain't about to run up a check because I'm gonna stop you halfway through. All right.
No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm with Spice on that one. Like I've never like it sounds great on paper, but I don't know. Like just me as who I am as a person. Like I'm gonna pay for that first date. Now I'm not gonna lie. I done took some L's. People just looking for free meals. It happens. You know, it's just part of the game. You know, you you play to win or play to lose, but you got to play regardless. But yeah, like kind of like what Spot said, like nah, like you out here, you know, running up a tab. I'm like whoa, pump your
No,
brakes,
like
Chuck.
I'll feed you,
Pump your
but
brakes,
on the
Chuck.
second drink, you gotta. That I'm telling the waitress, hey, look, we got the meal in the first two. All right, I don't know what she doing for the rest of the night, but the meal in the first two on me. After that, separate bill. Thanks.
So my bad. We gotta take one look at this chat. This chat's going crazy. So
It's
Carnella
getting
said, you ain't gotta take her to an expensive dinner to correlate that it's a definite match. That is true because I've had great dates that didn't involve food, drinks, or anything. It was just just kind of like a moment where we were vibing, maybe somewhere cool, somewhere chill. So absolutely, like we definitely not saying that you gotta go on a food like an expensive food date. By all means, no. But in the case that is the case, how do you feel about going Dutch? Freckled Red asks a question: if you pay, do you expect ass? No. I mean, it's nice, but nah. I don't ever expect that. If it happens, it
No,
happens.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at it like this, right? In
Shit.
today's society, right? Get ready for this. This is gonna knock everybody on their ass for real. Look, in today's society, most of this new generation of women, they got you in their phone number as meals, man. Like this is lunch, this is next
Oh,
week's date.
Yeah.
So
of
if they
course.
expecting food, bro,
Of
guess what I'm
course.
expecting?
Mm.
Tapping them cheeks. That's it. Don't expect if I'm in your phone as a date or a meal, like you pay if I'm paying, you paying too some reason, some way, somehow. That make no sense. Girls be bragging about it online and shit, like, yo, look, check this out. I got this dude. Got it. He
I
paid for lunch
mean,
and dinner today.
I mean, I've definitely seen that. I've definitely seen,
Yeah.
you know,
Hold on, Tommy, can I just say this? Look, hey, Cooley, Nishi, all you guys in the chat, we're not talking towards you. We're talking about women in general, and today, in United States of America, women
Wow.
today.
She got me his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's wilding, bro.
Yeah.
Because Rick, that's your girl. You get what I'm saying?
right.
But if it was a random shawty on the street, you feel me? Then bam. But we're talking about women in the United States of America, because in a third world country, that ain't happening, bro. Like Rick
Yeah, but
said,
you gotta look at the cultural
How we get
difference
to
there.
a third world country, bro? We in the United States. I mean,
no,
this.
but we're talking about women. We're talking about women, but they're getting upset saying that we're talking about them. We're like, nah, we're talking about women in general.
I think that comes down to cultural differences, though.
Yes.
Like when it come to the dating scene here, this generation, they something else, man. Don't expect nothing if you're not giving nothing. So if you're not paying,
Oh, of course.
at least give me a number. Tell me I'm at least hearing from you the next day. Like don't have me take you out to lunch and then I don't hear from you till the next time you're hungry. That's crazy.
Mm.
Of course. I've been seeing a lot of trends going around too where like I see a dude like post a video and then like he's on a first date with a shorty and then shorty's bringing her friend along
Oh
on
yeah.
the date.
Her
And I'm like,
birthday. Her
yo,
birthday.
I'm like, are you serious? I could
And
never, bro. And she's expecting dude to pay for her and
Mm.
her friend.
Yeah.
wow.
No,
18,
sir. No,
18
sir.
birthday dinner. I seen that. Got mad saying, "Oh, you can't afford that? You're broke. You're broke." Pause. I'm paying for your birthday meal, Shawty. Your birthday meal. Let's get it twisted. Look, Halloween ain't my favorite holiday. You feel me? I don't trick or treat. You feel me? I'm gonna be real. Look, if you my girl, you my girl. I ain't your friends niggas. You feel me? Like I'm gonna keep it on the buck. If your friends come to this dinner, they have to provide for their own food, drinks, whatever.
He said this is like the movie theaters. Bring your own snacks.
Look, you're broke.
Okay.
Yeah, for any other meals. Sorry.
So we're gonna keep things going because apparently, according to the chat, it's just a bunch of us complaining and having a therapy session. So, in the spirit of a therapy session, my next topic.
Wait. Tommy.
No.
Tommy.
Listen.
Tommy. I just gotta say this. Jamie, you're saying that we're hurt, but in the chat it sounds like you're being hurt right now. That what happened in your past.
Bro, you stop because y'all gonna be at it all day. If you start, it ain't gonna ever end.
Oh, he said she.
I got time because it was saying F boys. How we're F boys? Like you're forgetting. You women, you can have any dude that you want. Any dude. You could walk out this damn house dolled up and get a millionaire if you want to. Us men, we can't do that. You get what I'm saying? So, calm down, baby girl. Calm down.
All right.
Up your butt.
So,
Yo, man, I gotta pull this up on. I gotta look at this because this is getting too good. I'm
yeah,
irritated.
chat's
What's
getting
going
crazy.
on?
Chat's going crazy right now. So, to keep things
Chat
going,
Oh,
next question I have, why do y'all believe it's a stigma that men can't share their emotions?
oh, shoot.
Yo,
Because today's
No,
society, if we had to express emotion,
that's cultural. That's
yeah,
cultural. Like
Ah,
that's cultural. There's no other reason for it. That's the economy pushing it as a cultural standpoint. When a boy is born, he is raised. You got to be the strong man of the relationship. You got to everything falls on you. If it falls apart, it's your fault. So you got to
you gotta be
understand that's a cultural thing.
you gotta
That's
be
within the
tough.
male
You gotta be tough.
community.
Can't show no
Yeah,
emotion. You know what I mean?
exactly. You get hurt when you're a kid, man. It's like, hey, don't cry, toughen up. You a man. You about to
Yeah.
be a young man. You don't got time for that.
I mean, and with that, I mean, I just feel like most of the times, like I feel personally like when it comes to like men showing emotions and stuff like that or showing their feelings, people don't really care. Like
No.
they don't give a fuck. Like they'll nod and be like, "Oh, damn, yo, that's crazy." But in the long run, they'll forget about what you said. Like as soon as y'all part ways, it's weird. It's weird as fuck. I don't know, man. I struggle with it personally. Like not showing my emotions, but like talking about shit because like it's like if I gotta talk about it, that means like I can't deal with it, and I'm gonna deal with it. Like I'm gonna be good, but I don't like posing my problems on people, and like it's something that I can take care of personally. It might not be the way to think, but I mean it's just the way I am. I don't know. It sucks sometimes, but it's just in the back of your mind you think like, yeah, you're telling this person all this stuff, and like deep down inside, like they could give a fuck less, you know? Like it's crazy.
It's
Nah, I
not
think
even
it depend on where you posing your question at. Like, if we being honest, like me and Tommy have had some real life conversations, and we've, you know, shared emotions, if you will, right? But like that's my brother, and I understand that he's going to give me his best feedback. I think it's where you provide that information, right? So, um, there's certain aspects of the world where you share that information, and they're just kind of like, cool story, bro. Like next, right? You got to toughen up. You got to get through it. Like you have your circle that you can confide in, but the opposite version of that is when you outside of that comfort zone, outside of that circle, people is looking for you to go ahead and move on to the next topic, move on to the next subject. So I think that's where the misconception comes from, right? Like men aren't afraid. It's just where we feel comfortable doing it because a lot of times what I want to share, where I share it falls on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, all right, bro, like you feel this way or these things are happening to you, but I can't help you, so move up, move on. Next topic, like toughen up.
It gets
That-
deeper
yeah.
than that. It gets deeper than that. Picture this. Not only do we have it like that, but then as soon as you do share your emotions with someone that is a woman, if you're in a relationship, you know what the first thing they do is they use it against you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Now, for me,
That's
what
what
I
it
said
is.
earlier, that my bad. I'll let you
No,
finish.
you
Go ahead.
good. You good. You good. Go ahead.
What I was saying, or what I said like earlier, that was for like sharing emotions with the opposite sex. Now, when it comes to like my boys, I have a handful where I'm like completely honest with them. Like we can go back and forth and talk about problems and get through it. But for the majority, like in our society, I feel like men don't share their emotions when it comes like to the opposite sex, uh, because of the fear, or not even the fear, but just the thought of just like it's just it won't be the same. Like they could care less. Now that's for some aspects, majority of the aspects. Now there's some women that can actually listen and stuff like that, but and actually give you feedback and actually and are helpful. But for the most part, I feel like the majority of men don't share their emotions with the opposite sex because they feel like it's just gonna fall, like you said, on deaf ears.
Cheeks,
And
I want you to
yeah,
speak on this because
yeah, yeah,
me and you
'cause-
talk a lot.
yeah, yes. All right,
Put some
because
headphones on too, man.
no, fuck that. No, because right now I'm reading in the chat, and Mishi said, "Let's
Hey,
normalize
Freckle Red with the follow.
expressing emotion in a healthy way for everyone." But let's take it back when Will Smith got embarrassed nationally about his open relationship with his wife. What you call it? Terry Crews, when he expressed about getting raped to the public. Us men don't have a safety net to express our emotions and mental health at all. At all. Yeah, we could go to a therapist, but that ain't like something a man could like accept. You get what I'm saying? It's something to do with pride for me. Like I can't go to a therapist and be like, "Hey, I don't even know you like that, bro." You feel me? And I can't unload a whole bunch of details of what's going on in my life and all that because I don't trust you like that. Like with my boys, I can trust my boys with my emotion, my feelings. Prime example, Tommy, Rook. You hear to see the shit I go through. Like, he but expressing my emotion to my girl, she just give me a dull look, like, okay. And I'm like, that's why I just keep my shit within until it boils up. Then the head gasket pops. Then I have like an episode until I have to calm down again. Because nobody will not understand us men what we go through every single day.
So I want to actually want to piggyback off something that was said in the chat because it kind of relates to what you said. Let me find it because the chat booming. It's boom, man. All right. It was something else, but Mishi kind of said something similar to, let's normalize expressing emotions in a healthy way for everyone. So, um, Cheeks, I'm not gonna lie, you make a solid point. We did watch Tyrese go through his stuff. We watched Will Smith go through his stuff. We watched Terry Crews go through his stuff. We watched Kanye and his breakdowns. Um, the the
Yeah,
int- the internet as a whole is not welcoming or supportive of men's mental health. But I'm not gonna say that is everybody because even down to my co-hosts, like there were nights last season where we just had mental health nights. Like I want to say we took 2 weeks off from the show just to have mental health nights. So it's not all women and it's not everybody that doesn't support you. But I will admit, um, it is few in between, as far as finding people you can trust to talk about stuff that's plaguing you. Like, my circle is small. Like, my circle is damn near a period. The bitch is so small. There are very few people who I can talk to about stuff I have going on. And even then, the ones who I can talk to, there are a few that I go in depth with. So like it's it's levels to this shit as far as who I tell shit to, because not everyone has your best interest at heart, and you'd be surprised how many people are just hanging around because they want to see you fail. So you just got to know who you can talk to. But that's just my take on that.
Yeah.
Wait, it's more men being unswayed. Men be the first to talk shit too, though. It's more men being unsupportive of men than women bashing a man for it. And I I won't knock that. Just as much as we say, you know, women don't listen to us when we vent our emotions to them. There are a lot of dudes who take that and will go run around like, oh, so and so weak as fuck, like they're going through this, the other day, so and so and so. Like I said, it's levels to this shit. I do not tell everybody my business because I know that not everybody is your friend.
True.
That's just real life. That's real life.
I mean, the answer to the question, the answer to the stigma is it's just less. It's less safe spaces for men, and you could parlay that however you want. Maybe men aren't the most receptive to that situation. Obviously, everybody has their own circle that they're receptive to, but outside of my circle, your problems ain't my problems. So I may feel a different way, right? But it's a universal understanding that when women are going through something, or someone of the opposite sex are going through something in general, like the world tends to have sympathy for that person, right? Like, um, the most recent thing I can think of is like the Johnny Depp thing, right? Johnny Depp and his ex-wife, whatever she was, right? Like,
Yeah.
they went through this whole battle. She was talking about all the things she was doing, all the stuff that she did came out in court, right? Like, she shit in this man's bed and pulled the covers over it, right? Like, that's wild. But like, at the end of the day, it was like, oh, Johnny Depp, you rich, go do another Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever the hell, right? But for her, after she lost, she got out there and she still was like, yo, like, nobody took into consideration my feelings. And she got mad interviews for that. And I'm not saying that she's wrong for feeling that way or anything of that nature, but it's understood that she has an emotion to feel, or she has something to have, right? Like, she's like, her points are valid because she felt abused mentally, physically, emotionally, however she felt. Meanwhile, you see Johnny Depp is silent because, bro, you won. Like, who cares what you just went through? You won, and you're already rich, and now she got to pay you a couple more $1 million, right? Shut up. So that's just the way society works. It's just less accepting for men to understand. And again, like I said, it may be a man thing, right? Like, maybe as men, we're less receptive to those emotions. But the opposite of that is that the world is generally receptive to women's emotions. So
Somebody said that like people dogged her way more than Depp. The only reason that was though was because of the fact that when his wife Amber Heard made those allegations, they immediately attacked
Yep.
Depp. He
Immediately.
lost
Everything.
sponsorships, Pirates of the Caribbean, Disney, or whoever makes the franchise for Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yep.
canceled him, and like everybody was on his
Dogged
back
him. Ran
because
him through the mud.
because social media only saw it one way. They saw Amber Heard make allegations of abuse, and nobody wanted to take like Depp's side or see what happened. And then when everything came out to light, people was realizing that, oh, Johnny Depp was the one was getting abused,
right?
Not Amber Heard.
We lost Pirates of the Caribbean because of that shit. Fucking cancel culture.
I mean, that goes and that leads to it. Like, I mean, like when you have a society that's just so quick to take one side without seeing both sides and seeing what actually happens or what actually happened, and it backfires, like it gives people and like guys and stuff even more reason not to say anything, or like like, even like defend themselves. Like, what's the point when somebody can just say one thing and nobody cares about what's the other side? It's this person said this, we're gonna run with it.
And
It's just
that's kind of
it
universal
gets
too.
annoying. It gets
Is
annoying.
like we can be in a I won't say argument because like I said, we don't it doesn't start at an argument. It may start as a debate or a disagreement. And you may hear one point and the person's getting off everything they gotta say. Us as men, the minute we say a rebuttal or we add logic to what you're saying, it's an attack on you or it's a complete disregard of how you feel. And that's not always the case. Sometimes like it's just us trying to give you a different perspective on things. It's not always an attack. It's not always somebody trying to, belittle what you're saying or make you feel like your emotions don't matter. Sometimes it's just a different perspective so that maybe you guys can come to a middle ground.
Yeah.
That man spots his spirit. Cheeks, you awful quiet over there.
Nah, I'll say this too. Like just to be fair to all parties, like taking a self-reflective look. Sometimes those situations is brought to us, and to be honest with you, like logic isn't necessary, right? Like as men, as a man, I can say me personally. Sometimes like people just want to vent, and I got my opinions, right? So sometimes my opinions are not warranted, but
Yeah.
people have a hard time expressing, look, I just would like to tell you what's happening. I really don't give a shit what you got to say, right? And that's where I fail personally. So I understand that piece too, right? Like, Tommy, you and I have had conversations where it's like, nigga, I didn't ask you to say anything back, but here you go putting in shit that I didn't ask for. And I get that, right? Because at the end of the day, like sometimes I just need to get something off my chest and I need somebody to hear it, uh, not rebut to it. And as a man, like we're really bad at just shutting up.
And I fully admit to that. We are.
No, you are.
Yo, I know. I know. I'm gonna let you slide tonight, player. That's strike one for your ass. Ah. So to get back to this Johnny Depp thing, like I said, we talked about how when all this stuff happened, they ran Johnny Depp through the mud. He lost so many deals, so many sponsorships, endorsements, um, future projects. Like just they scrapped him of everything. We pretty much watched like their entire marriage, or at least the end of it, unfold in court. So with that being said, how do you guys feel about marriage, and do you feel like it's beneficial to men to get married?
Ask me that while I'm on here, bro. Knowing who's in the chat, son. For real?
What
That's how
happened?
you feel? You gonna ask me that, bro, with me see in the chat,
My man.
bro? Son, what's wrong with you?
Hey, it's cool. You don't have to answer this question, bro. You don't have to answer this.
Now I might as well go first. I think she's eating dinner right now. Hopefully she ain't hearing this.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nah, for real though, if I'm being honest, like marriage, like there's a lot of people that are already, they've been dating for years. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're dating for more than 7 years, by law, you are technically therefore married. The only difference is a piece of paper that states that, hey, yo, you guys are married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the only other benefits you get from that is like taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you've been with someone that long, do you really need to tie the knot?
No.
It's my honest opinion. Think about it. You already married by the state,
You
technically.
about to piss a lot of women.
No, but this is the thing, though. Like, if it comes to that point, right? It's only becomes a hassle if one party wants it. Like, if you're happy with the way things are, by all means, continue to be happy. And nothing's gonna change. It's not like you're gonna get married and the next day it's like, yo, we're married. This is lit. It's the same thing, man. It's just a piece of paper that defines the difference.
So apparently Virginia doesn't recognize that.
Virginia does.
Virginia. I was about to say Virginia definitely recognizes it.
Virginia does recognize it.
I think
Virginia
every state
does.
does. Let me
Virginia
hold on.
New
Before
York
I
does.
go into further detail, let me look this up.
Damn. Okay.
I know
But
New
I will
York. I know
say,
New York does. I think it's like 10 years for New. It's like 10 or 15 years for New York. I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I lived in New York. I think it's 10 years. 10 years.
Yeah.
I think the state of Illinois is 7, and a couple others are like around 7 to 10 years. As long as you've been together for that long, living under the same roof, you're considered married.
Yep.
Oh, Freckle Ray made a good point, and I'm definitely gonna touch on that one. Definitely gonna come back to that. But personally, as far as marriage goes, I think it's worth it. Like y'all know, I already did it once, and it didn't work. I got that one lucky, you know. I didn't lose none. I didn't after I didn't lose nothing in the divorce. I didn't really gain too much either, but regardless, I still think marriage is worth it. Um, I think one of the big things with marriage, so whether you're a guy or a girl, a man or a woman, whatever, it's teamwork, you know. It's teamwork, it's communication, like and I know the whole thing is, you know, when marriages fail, it's always the guy that loses in marriages. It's not always true. I've seen it go the other way, but I've definitely seen it go more in a woman's favor than it goes in a man's. But that doesn't change the fact that I still believe, you know, it's worth giving a shot. That's just, but you know, yo, Chase,
Yep.
how you feel about it, yo?
Marriage?
Yeah, man.
Bro, you gotta turn a light on or something, bro. You was looking invisible, bro. Turn the light on or something, my man.
While we wait for him, I'm gonna put somebody in a hot seat.
No, I'm right here.
All right, go ahead and talk. Damn, it's a chat. Shut up.
How do I feel about marriage?
Yes.
I do want to get married, but how I feel in my family in general, it's like it's a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma with my real grandfather got married, then got divorced, and my grandpa got remarried. My mom and dad got married, then got divorced, and my dad got remarried. My auntie got married, then got divorced, and my uncle got married and then got divorced. And now it's coming up to me as next in line to either have a kid or get married. And like I do want to break that family curse, like I call it, a family curse of getting married, then getting married, getting divorced, and you know their kids like get affected by you. You get what I'm saying, Tommy? Like I want to break that curse. You feel me? I already break the curse of being the first generation of graduating from college with business. And I'm going back next year for my math. And like marriage to me is like a happy ending story to my life. You get what I'm saying? Like there's always in my life like negative effect, negative effect, negative effect. I want something positive to happen in my life. And I do believe like, yeah, there's a small chance I will get married like in this lifetime, but if not, probably the next lifetime or the next. That's how I feel.
Hey,
I mean,
Mark said turn that
I'll
light
be
on,
honest
bro.
with all the shit that's happening, bro. Like, if we being honest, like everybody has had their feeling about marriage, but it's always been with the government, right? So like everybody feel a type of way based off of what the government got. You know, what happens if it ends, what happens when divorce comes, you know, all the benefits or the lack of when you get married through the eyes of the law. Like at the end of the day, in my opinion, marriage is like the ultimate, well, understanding between two people, right? Like, yo, like we understood together, and I vowed before whoever our higher power is that we gonna be committed to each other, and we gonna work through whatever the hell is coming. One of the things that I tell my wife all the time is like personally, yo, like it ain't no way out, right? Like that's what you said when we stood up there and we said these crazy ass words that some white man told me to repeat, right? You said better for worse, rich, poor, whatever. And at the end of the day, like when I really think about that, right, it's like if you're dead broke, couldn't rub two nickels together to make a penny. Like I'm still here to support you through that, right? Whether I got money or not. And that's how I take marriage. I don't take nothing about, oh, if shit is over, then you get half of whatever I got or what I bought or whatever, right? Like I don't take none of that into account. And that was like the biggest decision that I made before I proposed. It was at the end of the day, like, are you the person that I'm willing to make this commitment to in front of whomever, right? My higher power, friends, family, the dude at the courthouse, right? Like, am I willing to say this to you and then willing to stick forward and go through with that? So that's how I see it. I don't see it as all of that government bullshit. Because to be honest with you, if mine never ends, like we fighting forever because I know how to tie the legal system up. So
Boy, Marcus.
Just to speak on what he said, like the whole marriage thing, again, that comes down to just loyalty. That's loyalty right there. And you should have loyalty before you get married anyway. Because if you don't have loyalty, what's the point of getting married? You know what I mean? Like that's what it comes down to when you have that kind of relationship
it's
where
all
you know
facts.
for sure that that person will never leave you, has your back. That's something that you can't find much of anymore. It's not a thing much more like in today's age. It's not loyalty is not a thing. Love comes down to what you have to offer, not how they feel about you. It's a difference.
So I want to backtrack in the chat a little bit, even though it's booming right now. Earlier I saw Freckle Red. She asked, how do you guys feel about a woman who makes more money than you? Does that intimidate you?
Oh, that's
Let
lit.
me quit. I was
That's
about to say, let me quit.
Fuck out of here, bro.
look.
You
Let
want
me
this
quit.
is the
Game
craziest thing.
ain't no gotta
Yeah,
If
get
you make more money than me, like what's the problem? We winning anyway.
yeah. Right. I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll answer the door in the apron and fuck all that shit.
He said
Facts.
he's on some baby boy cooking in the kitchen.
You know what I'm
Hey,
Stop
saying?
it.
The fuck?
look, I tell my wife all the time, I got three ideas. I got a cooking channel, I got a do-it-yourself channel, and I got a cigar channel that I'm ready to get off the ground. All right, I just need to put some time to get on there. Let me quit.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I have
plus
no problem
Man,
with my partner making more money
be
than
the
me.
first to admit it, man. Shit,
Hey,
my partner made more than I do. So I mean, like, it's not a competition. It shouldn't be a competition. When you with someone,
right.
there's no competition. It's y'all a team. Just like he said, just like when you're married, it's a team effort, man. If she's making more than you, then if you really feel some type of way, you do better. Like, what you mean?
Right.
Y'all winning together. Do
Right.
better.
Right.
part.
Competition.
Preach, preach. You feel me? Look,
Mm.
100K plus a year, Tommy. Shit, you see me with a motherfucking apron on. You dig? Look,
Wow. Hold on.
look.
Hold up. Nah, I want to point this out. So, Thirst Trap said we talking to boys. Remember, they don't feel like they need to be the head of the household or provider. So let me ask you something then. So let's say I have a career that I love. This is something I went to school for, and my career only pays 60,000 a year. But then my significant other has a career that she went to school for, studied for. Let's say she's a doctor. You know, she's a doctor, and she's making like 120,000 a year. I'm pretty sure doctors probably make more than that, but I'm just throwing numbers out there. Like, if those are your passions, like if that doesn't make you not the man of the household, leader of the household, that as long as the house is taken care of and the man is doing what he's supposed to do, I still think he's the provider. He's just because he doesn't provide as much financially as a woman doesn't mean he's not a provider.
You're gonna need him for protection, no matter what. Because if a house burglar come in and break your house, you gonna tell the man to go look out first? Come
I
on
mean,
now.
we don't even need to go that far. To be honest, let's be realistic culturally. Man is the head of the household, regardless. You know why he's the head of the household? Because he's the protector. That's it. There's no disputing that. There's no disputing that. If you want to be the head of the household, then you're most likely single. That's just it. You're single if you're head of household. If you're with a man by nature, culturally, he's head of household because he is your protector. You're telling me that if you guys get into a fight in the street, you're gonna protect him? The first thing you're gonna do, Dave, what you doing? What you doing? You the protector. So you wanted to be protector half of the time or the whole time? That's just it. Man is head of household whether he makes the most or not because he's the protector of that household. You are the nurturer. That's it. That's just culturally. That's how the economy sees it.
Hmm.
Hold on. I got a
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait. Hold on. No. I just want to make a
Spot.
point.
I know what you're about to say. Don't worry.
It's,
We getting there.
no.
We getting there. I know what you're about to say. I know. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I
Nah.
know what you're about to say though.
What I'm saying is like the head of household is like they say head of household provider, right? Like as the head of my household, right? Should my wife make more than me, should something happen to her job, I will still make sure that my house is financially set. Like as a head of household, I'm still going to make sure that something happens. Like at the end of the day, when something goes wrong, it's still on my shoulders to make sure that my house is in order. So it means absolutely nothing that my wife makes more than me because in the event something happens, who's got to make something shake? I'm the one that's going to go out there and get 12 jobs to make sure that we can make ends meet, to make sure that she can still live the lifestyle that she wants to live, that my kids is taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just because she making more now doesn't mean she make more forever or whatever you want to say it. At the end of the day,
Right.
it's me. So that's my 2 cents.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Chiefs. Go ahead. You got
Let
it.
me post on the chat. If she makes more than you, I bet you're getting pegged. So what's wrong for a woman?
Wait, what happened? Like I missed that. Whoa.
Oh,
She
yeah,
makes
yeah,
more than you. I bet you getting packed. See, hold on, man. Let me handle this one. Let me handle this one.
Let me talk real quick. Let me talk. Pause.
Bro,
Now
let me get,
go out. So
bruh.
you're saying if I'm making 60K a year, and then my girl makes 80 to 90K a year, you saying that she's fucking me? No, pause. Okay, look, around here, okay? Here,
This is wild, son.
because now she been a little bit too spicy. Now let me get the fire extinguishers and like bring it down a little bit. Hold your roll a little bit. Because right now you've been lonely for a while, okay? If your son is the oldest right now, he's the man of the household, be the man and protector of the household for you. If you're getting hurt, right, your son is protecting you by all means necessary. Cause I came from a single mom. My mama, I love my mama to death. I will protect my mom until the day I die. That's what a man's supposed to do. As a boy, you're supposed to protect your mom. If your dad's not there, protect your mom. Back in the day, when men used to go to war, the dad tells the son, make sure the house is good. Protect your mother and sister no matter what. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah.
So you saying that, oh, your girl making more than you? No, baby, look, you better chill out with that stuff, okay? Look, like, you kind of salty right now. You need to chill out. I might need that salt for my fries. You feel me? Like, you doing a little bit too much right now. Look, I will make this into a goddamn comedy. Don't do that. Don't do that right now. Look, you've been a little bit too spicy right now. Look, you have yourself on mute. I'm trying to tone it down. I'm trying to tone it down real quick.
Don't drag it out, bro. Don't drag it out. Look, it's this simple. A person with that mentality shows how they are. That's just it. It's that simple. You can't have a mentality like that. You can't.
And he can't have a
That
man
shows that
because
you're not a team player. That shows you're not a team player. Point blank. If you have a mentality like that, you're not a team player. Are you really ready for commitment yourself? And if you are in a commitment, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and find out if that's really what you're trying to do. Because with a mentality like that, you're definitely not ready for commitment. Because it's not all about you. It's not about what you're doing. It's a team effort. And I don't know who
all
that is. But if
girl in the
I'm
past.
if I'm thinking
Look,
who that is,
It is.
then bro, bro,
look,
I'm telling you, bro.
look.
Like that's not
Yeah,
a team
I-
player thing. Like we're talking about commitment in marriage and stuff like that. And if it's a problem, whether or not the man has an issue with his woman, his partner, his teammate, y'all winning in life together. If that's your mentality, then you need to question your morals. Like, is you pegging your mate? Is you pegging your teammate? Let me know. Because if you're talking like that, this is something we need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta chill.
yeah.
Oh my god. I'm
That's
mad
real
I
shit.
missed that comment when it happened.
Bro,
Nah,
she
I
said,
saw the
yo,
comment. I just let that
I
whole
missed
scroll.
that shit, yo.
I was
Yo,
like,
this
nah, I'm
chat
not
going
even, bro.
crazy
Like that,
right
bro.
now, bro.
Like you
I was
asking for
not.
a genuine opinion whether or not a man has an issue with someone making more than you. You should take that into consideration. Like, no, not all men are like that. Not all men are control freaks. Not all men have that ego that's like, yo, I gotta be the best. I gotta be the best at everything I do. I'm the leader here. Follow. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's like that. So the fact that somebody has a mentality like that, you need to self-reflect.
Shout
hold on.
outs to Ren and Big Bad Blue Bear. They said it best. Doesn't really matter who makes more. At the end of the day, it's going into the same pot. Damn it.
Look, when y'all sit down at the dinner table, y'all eat together. Guess who you gotta go to bed with? Your teammate, that's your partner, man. Y'all win together, y'all lose
Look,
together.
come on now. Jimmy, you ain't a team player. I can tell you that. Shit. I'm gonna be honest. You ain't a team player, baby. Look, you can't be on my team. Shit. Look,
All
I'd
right.
rather have Kobe ball hog than you, baby. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Look, that it's just sad. Like, you're older than me, and that's how your mentality is right now. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Whoever hurt you, baby girl, I'm sorry for what he did. But damn, you
All
can't.
right, Chinks, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Tommy, it's my fucking time to.
No.
I've been.
No.
I've been.
You get personal.
No.
Chief, calm down, bro.
Right. Let it go, bro. Let it go.
No,
Let it go,
no,
bro.
because I have a question.
Yo,
I have a
Chief,
question.
you're not here
Okay.
for a
What's your
bro.
question?
Chill.
What's your question?
All right, for women, hold on, let me pull it up because I had it right here. No.
Hey, you stop.
No, all right. For women, what like at what age is it embarrassing for a woman to still be single? Like what age? Like what age? Because I talked about it at work as well, and some people saying in their
What the
30s.
fuck did you become the host of this damn show?
No, 'cause that's what real quick it been bothering. It bothers me, Tommy. It bothers me.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you have this one, but I promise you, if they start roasting your ass, you're on your own.
No, like at what age is it embarrassing for a woman to still be single? Fully.
Yo, what did I miss, son? What happened?
He asked what age does it is it embarrassing for a female to still be single?
Oh shit.
Look at his face.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look at any poll statistically, women that are in their 40s and do not have a family automatically start regretting their careers. If you're in your 40s and you don't have a family, and you haven't been married, you don't have a boyfriend, and you're hopping around, you can look up any poll. In their 40s, they start regretting their careers. They're like, I wish when I was younger and when I had this opportunity, I would have took it. That's a fact. You can look that up. So I'm just saying, if you're in your 40s and you're a female and you're single,
Oh.
all I'm saying is Like at that point, that's when you go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, if you're trying to have children, they're like, yo, hey, I'm gonna just let you know there might be complications due to your age. You're going to get
Big
married.
Dog says it completely depends on the amount of cats you got. Fucking hell.
Wait,
That's
what?
crazy. What?
It depends on the amount of cats you got.
You ain't kept too much in 40, bro. You're gonna be 50 years old by the time your kid is 10. What man is trying to compete with a woman's career when he's trying to compete for someone's heart? That's not a thing. Good luck. It's one or the other. You can't compete with a career. A woman that's hell driven on her career, you cannot compete with that. It's done. It's a wrap.
I understand if the person have a kid, you get what I'm saying, and decide to be single until the kid gets old enough, like, or older. But if you don't have no kids at all, and you're at 50, there's something wrong, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's either something wrong with the, down there, or what? Because look,
bro,
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, brother Rook. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yo, hey, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna side with him. Please tell me when the whole thing stops.
Like if something is, look,
you can only have so much fun. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you have to be mature and grow up. You can't have fun all the way up to you're 50 years old. Because you know what happens when you're 50 years old having fun? You look like a clown. Hitting nightclubs at 50 years old, bro. You ain't 50 Cent. You're not J-Lo. Stop it. It's not. It don't look good. It looks tacky. That's it. You can't be single being 50 thinking that you still hitting these clubs like you was like 25, bro. It's not a thing.
No wine tasting. Be like, clubs are for 20s in your 30s. You feel me? Do some old people shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. My mama, she's 50-something years old. She's still single. She go wine tasting, go a little concert here and there. You feel me? She's staying in her lane. She ain't going back. She's staying in her lane, in her age appropriate lane. You feel me? Imagine a girl pulling up to a club with 20s and 30-year-olds. That ain't gonna happen, bro.
Look, let me be honest. Jamie Foxx said it the best. There's an interview Jamie Foxx had. He was DJing at a party. Two attractive younger females came up to him and was like, "Yo, hey, is Jamie Foxx?" Like, blah, 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 blah. He's like, "How old are you?" He asked a couple of the girls. He was like, 25, 26. They asked him how old he was. He was like, "I'm 49." She was like, "Damn." He had to self-reflect. And then one of the girls was like, "Yo, I go to school with your daughter." Like, what? Think of that. Think of that.
Yeah.
At that point, the conversation needs to be different. He said he just looked down, walked away. Like, what can you say after that? You can't say nothing.
All right.
I go to school with your daughter. What? Bruh. Like you wilding right now.
All right, we're gonna change the subject up a little bit because I see we robbed some people up. So let's change something a little different. So kiss and tell. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's okay?
Stop it. That's not a real topic, is it? Kiss and tell?
Yeah.
Kiss and tell.
Next question. Come on, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Next question, please.
Kiss and tell, bro. Listen.
Bro, we all grown. Like, who's doing that?
People are still doing it. That's why I brought it up.
That's people that gossip. That's people that gossip to kiss and tell. I'm not a gossiper, bro.
So, okay, this is why I asked. So, okay, so maybe when people were younger, like you said, it was kind of like I bagged so and so, I bagged so and so, I did this, I did that, yada yada. Like back in the day, kissing and telling was legit. It was a thing of pride for men.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I was bagging something, if I told my dude about it, it was like, my nigga, she's off limits.
Yeah.
Don't do
Facts. Facts.
I mean, of course, and that's why in this day and age, especially at our age, that shouldn't be a thing no more. Like, guys and girls, like you shouldn't be out here, talking about, oh, I was with so and so, or I bagged so and so, or let me tell you about so and so. Like they got that good head, yeah. Like, it's childish now. Like, You know,
I can't hear that.
we too old, especially somebody that you possibly like want to take serious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I made that mistake back in the day. I'm not gonna say with who. I definitely bragged about it. And the homie smashed after me, man.
Yo, see, that's why I would not do it, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta be like, yo, hey, it's off limits. Don't let me catch you doing it. Don't let me catch you talking about it. Nothing, son. Because there's like a girl code and a guy code. She broke girl code, and then you broke guy code because of that, bro.
That's slimy right there, bro. That's slimy right there. Hey,
He
nah,
wilding.
bro.
I hope he's not a friend still, bro.
That's
But how about
terrible.
female that you don't see yourself having a future with? You get what I'm saying? It was just a one night stand type of deal. Because we all done it when we were younger. We all done that. Like, yo, hey, yeah, I smashed this one shawty. You feel me? She was whatever. I don't see nothing with her. You feel me?
Yeah, that's younger though. I mean, I don't know how old y'all are. I'm 33. I was doing that shit in like high school, bro.
Even in high school, man, what was mine, son. I didn't care, bro. I was savage with it. Like, look, this little group right here, you see them? Them is mine. Don't touch, don't look, bro. Like, we cool. Don't be messing with my shit.
I feel
Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't.
That's crazy though. That's still a thing though.
It's still a thing for guys and girls. Like,
I mean, in what age group we talking about though? Like,
I mean, I see people older than me still do it. Older than me, younger than me, male, female.
You know what that is? That's the glory day nostalgia lovers right there. They wish they were still younger. They older talking like that, they wish they were younger, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Cooley said she didn't say the age 19 to 40. Like it's crazy. And here's a prime example of a time it happened, yo. And I was hot about it. Talking to this girl. This was like probably like 2012. And she was working at Capital One. And was talking about me. And the worst part about it, she didn't know who she was talking to because one of our BBS sisters came back and told me about his spots. So
why are you bringing me into this? Don't bring me into
this. So I'm sitting here like, not only are you talking to people that you don't know, but you don't even know that they fucking know me. Like, I mean, it was all good stuff, but it's just like, why are you telling people? Then when somebody come hit my DMs, you mad. But regardless.
Oh no,
in this day and age, yo, kissing and telling is childish. Grow up.
We don't condone it.
Yeah.
We don't support that.
You say, oh, that shit's not kosher.
It's not. We don't support that. But to keep things going, because we have a lot of
sad part is I know exactly what he's talking about. Damn. Anyway.
Yo, let's get some more details.
No, sir. The funny thing is this shorty is like semi-famous right now. So yeah.
You said what?
She actually works for the Shade Room now. So no, I'm not putting no names out there.
Let's hear this. What you mean?
No.
Hey, man, I'll share a story. You share a story.
No, I'm good.
Give me them
I'm good.
details.
So we were given a couple questions that the women want to ask us specifically. In total, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. 8 questions.
Man, you can't count still?
No, because it's 2 pages. It's 2 pages. Shut up. It's 2 pages. So anyway, the first question was, why do men cheat?
Oh, you want to answer that?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't want you to answer that.
Son?
Please.
We talking younger, we talking older.
I want you to stay in your relationship. So no, you don't answer, sir.
No. I have a mutual understanding in my relationship. So like, if I talk about when I was younger, I mean, obviously I'm not doing that stuff now. I'm not wilding out. But I'm saying like in a generalization, as a older man, right? Because I am 32, I do have a standpoint on the situation, given past experiences and stuff. So I mean, it depends on what answer you're looking for. You talking about younger? I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a phrase: a woman's love, a man's love is life, and a woman's life is love. That's just that simple. When a man is young, he's trying to have fun. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. A woman spends most of her life looking for love on most occasions, and a man spends most of his life loving it. That's it. Now, when you get older, there's a lot of stuff to take place, like mental health, stress, and stuff like that to get to a man. And if he can't go to his partner, he go to another woman. A woman can take advantage of that. That's different. There's different scenarios that happen. Not every scenario when a man steps out is because a man's just stepping out to step out. And a lot of women don't think that.
The answer is men cheat for the same reason women cheat. Something missing somewhere.
There you go. That's it. That's simple.
Don't matter what age you at. Something missing somewhere.
It's crazy. There's statistics that show that women cheat more than men. They just don't get caught as much.
The difference is when you're younger,
That
you
part.
just don't know what's missing. You just out here searching for anything. So
Yeah.
Facts.
All right. Next question. Why do men ghost?
Why do men what?
Why do men ghost?
It's easier that way. It's easier that way. Because look, because I'll be honest with you. If I let off the words I want to say, I'm a different type of asshole. So it's a lot easier.
So just leave it to your imagination. I'm just
relax.
Fucking...
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
It's a lot easier if I just go ahead and let you figure it out on your own. Whatever story you come up with is much better than what I would give you. All right.
Okay. Anybody else wanna rebuttal that?
He hit the nail.
Yeah, definitely hit the nail on that one.
Oh, Mark said something. He said, "Little boys ghost, grown men telling your face."
You know what, Mark? Usually I would agree with you. Actually, I strongly agree with you, but there are instances where sometimes it's like I said, it's better to just let it be than to say what's on your mind, because
you don't want to be
exactly. I've reached a maturity level where what I gotta say, it's much easier for you to just think of to your head in your own head.
Cooley said it's giving scared. Ooh.
It can give whatever the hell it need to give. Right? I'm just telling you, what you can think of is much better.
Once that threshold,
as a woman, you're gonna come up with, oh, he just won't ready for all of this, and he won't ready. That's what you're gonna come up with, and that's gonna be a much better thing for you to move on to the next relationship. Because what I got to tell you,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You're best to just tell them the truth, man. Most of these women's ego is too much. Sometimes you gotta humble them because they can't humble themselves.
Yeah,
that's why I got to go ahead and let them think of it. Because if I humble them, I might over humble. All right.
Okay.
I'm a better person though now, Tommy.
Are you?
How you threw that in there?
Okay.
Just want the record to show I'm a better person.
Do you like your women to be direct with you?
1000%. Please let me know when it's time to go.
Yes,
please let me know when it's time to go.
That one, I think it's kind of a given.
I cannot read your. I'm not Professor X. Okay, look, be straight up.
Yes, exactly. We are not mind readers.
Yeah, man. I can't stand it. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's really simple. If you can't be direct, you lying. Don't lie to me. That's it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't lie to me.
Thirst Trap says we can't handle the truth.
No, we definitely can handle the truth.
Stuff about pegging or no?
Oh my God!
It's so I feel like it's so much easier for a man to get the truth and move on from it than it is a woman to get the truth and move on from it. I'd rather you tell me what the fuck is going on so I can be like, all right, fix it, do whatever, and keep it fucking moving.
Right.
True. See, They think that men can't handle the truth. They just don't like how we handle the truth. That's it. Because if you say something I don't like,
Boy, preaching.
He on it right
I'm just
now,
saying,
son. He's on
it
point.
is what it is.
That
If you
boy
say something I don't like and
preaching.
I move differently, now you feel the type of way. Oh, you wasn't going to try and fix it? For what? You said you felt X, felt Y? Bye. Like,
Mm.
That's
again,
what they
this
would
is why
expect
we
the other way,
ghost.
though. That's true, though. He on it. He right.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's it. Tell me the truth. All right, she said, "Tell me the truth, thirst trap. But if I don't like it, then I'm gonna retaliate." That's
See,
the
it's not always
difference.
retaliation, though.
But see, that's the difference. You'll retaliate. We won't. We'll just try to fix it or move from it. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. It
That
ain't
shows
always
you
That's the
retaliation.
difference right
That-
there. Like, why would
that-
you have to retaliate from it? Like, I'm not gonna retaliate, man. I'm just gonna be like, all right,
That's what
thank you for the.
he said.
Not what sometimes you get the truth.
Oh,
sometimes you get the truth, and the truth back hurts more than the truth you gave.
No, she said she would retaliate, right?
No, she's saying that that's what he's practically saying. No, it's not a retaliation.
No, tell me the truth, but if I don't like it, then I'm no. That's what she said. Tell me the truth, but if I don't like it, then I'm gonna retaliate.
No, but then she said, I'm saying that's what he just said. No, that's not what he said at all.
Oh,
He's
okay.
saying that if a situation arises where you guys they can't get along or something because you said something, it comes to a situation like, okay, well, this is how I feel about it. That's how it's gonna stay. I'm gonna act different. Well, I'm not even gonna act different, I'm gonna be different because of what you said. Like if you say something, be ready for the every action has a reaction. Every reaction is caused by an action. If you do something, expect the reaction to be different. It's just that simple. That's all it is.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Vic says. Oh, okay. Yeah. We got that. We got that. So, for the next women want to know. Do men like their balls licked or played with?
What the fuck? What kind of fucking question is that? Can I speak for everybody here? Can we move to the next question? What kind of question is
I
that?
thought the title was "Boys Would Be Boys." Why would boys talk about being? Never mind.
Yo,
women want to know, bro. Women want to know. Women want to know.
They want some weird stuff. If the next question has anything to do with pegging, bro, I'm going to the chat.
No,
I'm talking
no.
to whoever said that, bro.
I promise you. I promise you. No.
You said the women. You said the women want to know, right?
The
Wasn't
women
they
wanna
talking
know.
about being direct? They said they was gonna be direct. Ask your man. He'll tell you.
Hey, that's your man if you like it. There you go.
Ask your man.
What you doing, mama?
Hey, yo. All right. Shit, y'all are off the chain. What is something women do you don't like?
Got a list.
Look at the grin that came on.
It got a list, bro.
The
Like
grin
what?
that came on everybody's face when I asked that question, yo.
Well, this is
Oh.
You only get to pick one thing.
One thing.
You can do a whole Harry Potter book with the list, bro. It's too long.
One thing. Just one thing. One thing.
Rick, go ahead. Go first.
He gonna put me under the bus first. Man.
Oh man.
Come on, brother Rick.
Hey, look, listen. Is your girl in the chat? No, you go first. Bro,
at me right now.
I'm about to say his girl probably there looking at him right now like he crazy.
Yeah, she's looking at me.
Hey, so hey, look, if you end up on Snap here in a month, we know who did it.
Right.
Just
oh
know.
My God.
Look, I mean, fine. I'll start it off just to make it simple. Listen. This has nothing to do with my relationship at all. Let me just throw that out there right now. I mean, to me personally, the thing that frustrates me the most with women in general is they don't know what they want. They never do. Whether it's food, whether it's career-wise, whether it's a personal decision, whether it's something they want to wear, they never know what they want. You ask a man what he wants, he's gonna tell you directly, like, look, this is what I want, this is what I'm trying to do. You ask a woman, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? And then when you tell them what you think, they always go with what their friends say. Don't ask me advice if you ain't gonna take it. It's that simple. You never know what you want. Don't ask me nothing if you don't know what you want. Figure it out and come holler at me afterward.
Or if we order the same fucking food, and then you want to take a piece of my food, and it's the same fucking thing.
Man, product, bro.
Are you serious? Look, I'm big, baby. Look, fat boy need to eat. My food, if it's the exact like, if I order orange chicken fried rice, order orange chicken fried rice, what's the difference?
You start naming seasons and stuff too, bro. Chill.
Bro, no, that's that irritating because she do it 24/7.
No, I see what he's doing. He's rationalizing. He's picking the most less thing he can pick, so it doesn't become a scenario. I feel you.
Right.
Here's another one. Here's another one.
One.
No, one more. What I hate is when we get in an argument, you bring up my weakness, like the shit that I'm weak in. Like if I like emotionally, like she. That's why you always want to talk to me about your emotions. Motherfucker, you're the only person I can talk to. Who else? Jesus Christ? The motherfucker ain't here. That's why, like I said, when we go back to the question earlier, keep shit to myself. Because you women like to bring up some old shit or some shit that we're weak in into the argument. And then for God bid, let me hear another nigga's name saying, oh, he don't do that. Then you be with that nigga then.
I personally, I don't like, how should I say, like a chatty Cathy. Like, if we have a problem, then you bring it up with your friends, or she'll bring it up, with the people outside of the relationship. Like, any problems that you have in a relationship should be between y'all, and y'all fix it. Not everybody needs to know your business and what's going on, outside of your circle. That's what I don't like.
Just to clarify, because I was gonna say the same thing. When he says that, he means not because people automatically think, well, no, because that's how things like abuse and stuff. No, we're not talking about stuff like that. Get help.
Talking about that.
Get help. But arguments and just disagreements and stuff, no, stuff like that should stay in a relationship.
Yeah, because that's how rumors start, and then gossip and shit like that. Like for me, to the constraints of a relationship, nothing's too big except for stuff like that where it can't be handled within the relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody else needs to be in the relationship. Shouldn't be a fucking third wheel, co-pilot, whatever. So
I'm a very personal person. So what we have going on, I don't like for everyone to know, our business, especially if it's something that we're gonna work on and fix. Like, now I got all your friends looking at me crazy because we argue because I didn't get you something at the store. Dumb shit. Come on. Go ahead, Spots, because you had a grin the minute I said that, so I know you got something to say.
So for me personally, I feel like women have this keeping up with the Joneses mentality, and in the past, keeping up with the Joneses was just keeping up with your neighbor down the block. But now we got social media, so every woman want to do the cute TikToks or the fucking fancy ass Instagram reels, and nigga, I'm not doing none of that. So stop trying to compare what you got at this house with whatever the fuck is happening on the internet. Half the time, these niggas is best friends and not even in a relationship, just making shit up so that they can get some likes. So they could get little $30 coins from Instagram at the end of the month. All right. But that's like my biggest thing. Like they be like, you ain't see what happened on TikTok? Why you don't do that? You don't see what they said on Twitter? Why you don't send me nothing like that? This she sent the card to herself. Relax, please.
Mm.
Weak.
So I
Yeah.
No.
wanna go to the chat real quick. Starting off with where to go. Damn, this chat is still moving. All right. So in response to what me and Mr. Overnight said, Cooley said maybe tell your closest and most trusted person for an objective opinion, but any and everyone no.
Nah.
So
Nah. As a man, you can't do that.
I'm
Yeah.
50-50 on that.
Nah, man.
Because yeah, I understand an objective opinion, but you would be surprised who that one trusted person will go and tell. You'll be sitting
Okay.
around with all your friends and don't even know that one person you told and told all them, and they sitting looking at you crazy like, yeah, we
All right.
know.
Nah, all right. So I'll rephrase it. I don't like. Okay, so that's okay, but I would say not to outside of the relationship. Let the other people know your significant other's faults as a problem.
Whoa.
You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yes.
That's trouble, bro.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like your other significant other's faults. Going out there. You know how in some relationships or some the woman will go and tell her friends about her man and how such and such. That needs to stay within the confines of the relationship. Whereas the same way with what's going on with the woman should stay between, you shouldn't be telling your boys. It should stay within. That's what I mean. As a chatty Cathy, it's like the faults of the other significant other being broadcast out to each other's sides. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I mean, like, I look at it like this. Like, if you, damn, that's tough, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that's tough. It's
Yeah.
like, if you have one friend, I would say, like, would I talk to my dude friends about some situations with my shit? Nah, I would not do that. That right there is asking for just a whole lot of fucker. You don't know, like, I hate to say this, man, but sometimes your closest man be wanting what you got. You gotta be careful with that shit.
Yes.
What that is, that's a play. That's a play. You tell him, he's like, shit, I know what not to do now. I'm getting in. Now, if you tell a woman and you get a woman's perspective on a situation, that's completely different. You know what I'm saying? But there has to be like a mutual respect between you and that friend. Like, you can't, I would never go to one of my homeboys and be like, yo, this is the situation right now with, nah, not doing it. Now, if I went to a woman that I mutually respect and have the same, she has the same respect to me, 100%, I'm like, listen, what do you think? Do you think you could have handled this better? Like, that's the kind of situation I would have. Like, yo, son, this wild and she tripping. None of that. Like, you got to have like a mutual understanding and a ground right there between y'all, so that way it never becomes a complicated situation.
You know what's crazy? Because you said that. Like I said, I got a real tight knit circle of dudes that I can talk to. But as far as like when I go to people like you said with objective questions and stuff, just trying to see if I'm in the right or the wrong, it's my sister, yo. It's my sister because she the only person I know ain't gonna tell nobody. She gonna look at it from the outside in, and she gonna keep it real with me. The only person I know, no matter what it is, I can tell her that I just did the worst thing in the world. She's gonna take it like, look, all right, so this is what you did. You probably could have did that. Get it the eye, so and so and so. The third, my sister, she the only person. Only person. Simple as that. My little sister's the only person.
She don't know you. She don't know the real you though.
She does. She does.
Look at it like this though.
She
Like, that's
does.
still your sister in the day. Like, for instance, me, like, I got like a half sister. You know what I'm saying? I would never go to my half sister about stuff because at the end of the day, that's still my sister. She's still gonna side with me. She'll be like, "Yo, I got your back, but you wrong. Like, you wrong, but I got your back." So in my head, I'm like, "Shit, I'm wrong, but you got my back. We good, we going then. Like, that's it. Like, I gotta have like an unbiased opinion that's gonna tell me like, look, no, like, we friends, but no, like, you wrong. Like, you need to fix this. Like, that's it. Don't think that this is right because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So it just varies.
Oh, Freckle Red said, those girl best friends sometimes be secretly in love. That is very true. That
Nah,
is,
not all.
and vice versa.
And
Vice versa.
It's
And
more
vice
versa
versa.
than it's more vice versa than it is versa though. That's the
And
Hey,
thing. Like
it's
any
scheming.
woman that
hey,
has,
you know
I
what?
got men best friends. If a girl call them up like, yo, hey man, I've been thinking about you lately. I wonder why we never went to the next level. I'm telling you, 90% of them dudes is gonna be like, shit, I was waiting on you. You had a man.
No, for real, for real. If you took 10 of a girl's male friends and 10 of a guy's female friends, if that guy called all 10 of those girls and said, yo, like, I'm trying to come through tonight, he may get 3 to say yeah. If that
If
girl
that,
called her 10 male friends, every last one of them will be like, yo, slide in, pull up.
It's gonna be a smooth 8. Smooth 8 of them motherfuckers are gonna be at the door like,
been waiting all week for you to say that.
here.
Yeah. Yes.
Here down.
Oh my God. Now you talking about some lies. Ain't no lies, y'all. Yo, hey, Spots, why you in the chat, bro? Get out of the chat, bro. Get out of the chat.
Hold up. Brianna, if you call your male best friend right now and say, look, I need you real quick. Me and my boyfriend broke up. I don't want to be alone. I'm on my way. Bam. So shit. Because as us niggas, I'm going to be real with you. Open season. Open fucking season.
Yo,
Yo,
They be preying on people's downfalls.
Yo, for real. What he's saying is facts though. Look at it like this. Women don't have to compete for nothing. Out here for us dudes, us men, we compete for everything.
Yeah, man.
Women don't have to compete. They just show up. The prize is that. That's the prize. We compete for everything.
No, but there's I can't say all right, there's some guys, Brianna, that would be like, nah, I don't look at her like that. You feel me? That's a small percentage. That's a small damn percentage.
Yeah.
But let one of my homegirls be like, oh, you feel me? So cheating on me. I'm sorry about that. I'm here for you. Oh, can you come? Yes, I will. Bring the bottle of Henny and a blunt. You feel me? We gotta get something cracking. That's how
Okay,
men.
ask your question. Oh my God, how many times you gonna put Tommy question? Type the question.
Just raise your
In
hand.
fact, hurry up. This probably gonna be our last question. I didn't realize what time it was.
God, this is Poppy, Tommy.
I know, bro. Look. We always got the cool down, bro. You know, Discord don't stop jumping. Discord don't stop jumping.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Wait.
Anyway.
Yo, son, I don't know what's happening. Somebody just in the chat just asked if they asked, would you slide through?
No.
I don't even know you. No.
Last question. The women want to know, is it really a man's world?
Is it really a man's what?
Is it really a man's world?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Check this out. We can predate this biblical. Now watch. Women dictate what a man does, period. When you get married, I'm gonna tell you right now, as soon as you get married, all that free living you was doing is done. You know what you do? You ask questions. And if she says no, you either do it and deal with the consequences, or you don't do it and you got a happy wife. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life, bro.
Yep.
As soon as you get married, that's out the window, bro. Done.
Yeah.
Can we paint the living room red? No, we're painting it brown. Okay. How about
bro?
no?
Any man with power knows exactly what I'm talking about. Think of this. Even politicians, when they go home, bro, you know who they answer to? They wife, bro. Ain't none of that shit flying, bro. That's done. It's a wrap. No matter how much power you got, you succumb to the power of your woman when you in your own home. That's it.
Yeah.
So is it a man's world? Hell no, and y'all know it, and y'all take advantage of it. That's the problem.
Look, I'll be the first one to tell you. Women got the most powerful weapon in the world, yeah.
Pussy.
The most
It is.
powerful weapon in the world. And at the
That's
end
the
of the day, women who take advantage of that weapon can get anything they want.
Anything.
Anything.
And what's crazy, They don't even got to use the weapon.
They
All they got to
don't.
do
They
is
don't.
tease it.
They don't.
They just
They
tease
can-
it, bro, and they get anything they want.
Just dangle that
That's
shit in
it,
front of your
bro.
face.
I've been interested in you for so long. Just take time and then get everything they want, bro. You got to be careful out here, man.
Yo. Oh my God.
But
That's
yeah,
very true. Very
Preachers
true.
in the world, bro.
Chloe said something. She said, "But yet we're seen as weak for having it." But I disagreed. No, look, this is what my mom always say. If you're gonna be a hoe, you better be the best hoe out there. You feel me? Use that as an advantage. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, if you try to get up there, you better drop it like it's hot on that boss. You feel me? Get the position where you trying to get to.
He said if
How
she's throwing it back,
Look, that my mama keep it a buck. Tommy knows. Tommy heard me and my mama's conversation before,
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
and I consider my mama as one of the niggas. You feel me?
Not your mama being one of the niggas.
So
You hear the
I'd
conversation.
say, I'll be honest, right? Like I got the opposite idea of all of that. Like, is it a man's world? Yeah. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's a man's world solely because traditionally men hold the power positions. Now, in the past and present, men have been extremely spiteful based off of women's decisions. Therefore, we make decisions out of spite. But let's be honest, there's a reason you've never had a woman president. Y'all don't trust a woman with running the country. I get it. Does the man respond or answer with to what is going on in his house? Maybe. But if his wife says, "Nah, I'm not doing this tonight," he might go out the next day and press that red button. That's going to launch it. Let's take a look at Bush. Like, he ain't had to go and send all them people to Iraq. But whatever Laura was doing at home, maybe he was. So maybe she got a little bit of power in that sense. But like, my man's is running it. But James Brown said it best: "It's a man's world, but it ain't nothing without a woman." So that's my
that's
2 cents.
I could agree to that. I could agree to that.
Is it a
The
man's
only
world? Yeah, because they in the power position. Do the women have a lot of influence? I think they have the most influence out of all of it. But at the end of the day, the influence either is positive in their favor or negative against them.
I think that's accurate. The only thing that I would say to that is that the only problem is that today's society, women make up most of the population. The population of men is dropping significantly. Like we're outnumbered. So eventually, woman president, that's gonna happen no matter what. We're gonna see a lot more women in power, and then that's when people are gonna see just how powerful women are.
I think
Might as well just let them do their thing, man. Leave them alone, bro.
I think like if you
Oh,
just
I
like
stay out the
if you're
way.
looking at the thin line, I think like economically it's a man's world, socially it's a woman's world.
There you go.
That's what I said too.
Mm.
I can see that.
Mm.
When we get into business and shit and corporations and shit, yeah, men run that shit. When you get into the social aspect of it, yeah, no, females run that shit. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Okay. I like that.
That's what I think.
I like that.
Nature, women are just evil creatures, bro. Praying mantises, black widows, compare them, bro. We on the team, bro. We trying to stay alive, bro. That's it.
I spot this open. Look,
Like we
right
trying
there.
to make it to
Stay
the next
alive,
day.
bro. Look at any creature, bro, in the National Geographic, bro. The men be getting worked on, bro. Nah, I'm not doing.
Praying mantises get their heads snatched off and shit. Fucking yeah, no, you right.
Hard at eating. Remember that. Look.
Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah. Think about it. Let that shit sink in. Let it sink in for a minute. We had a peaceful garden. And the Almighty said, "Don't eat this fucking apple." What happened?
And on
You
that
can't
note,
really blame that just on women though, because men are
on
just
that
saying,
note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up because I'm not about to let this man go into a whole discussion of Adam and Eve. I'm not doing that. I've seen where that
All right, y'all.
conversation
We
can go.
appreciate y'all for coming out. This is the real heat. If y'all need anything,
I will mute your ass so goddamn fast. I don't lost your mind. But look, before we wrap up the show, Yo, I need y'all to go ahead and click that link and subscribe to the YouTube page. Get us to 100 subs. We're trying to go ahead and get the URL straight. So click that link in the chat, sub to the YouTube. If you don't know, all the episodes go up on YouTube.
All of them.
The day after they air, 12 o'clock noon.
Noon.
Also, after the show was over, the cooldown happens in the Discord. So I don't know if these gentlemen are going to drop in for the cooldown, but I'll be in there if y'all want to talk about any more that happened on the show.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna be up anyway. He ain't heard me. We good regardless. Yeah. Other than that, thank you everybody that came through. Appreciate all you so much. Peace.
You're
Chicken
welcome.
grease and all that other good shit. We'll catch y'all next Thursday for episode 9. Later.